Can you talk about a few more things that are relevant that help from an MGA's perspective? How do they identify who the right partner is? How do they find that right capacity partner for them?
Absolutely. So, I think on the relationship side, I talked a little bit about it, but I'll add a couple more points around in building a relationship. You also want to understand the people on the broader team and the tenure with that capacity provider, right? Turnover, for better or for worse, probably is not your friend in this case, right? It takes time, effort, and energy to explain your MGA's business model, what makes you special, and what you need from a carrier. Having to do that repeatedly every year is a frustrating and time consuming process, right? So you want to find people that you can build a longer term relationship with. I know we sort of joke about it sometimes, but if you've spoken to one insurance carrier, you've really spoken to one insurance carrier. The idea that every carrier, every reinsurer is truly different. You will feel that difference as you both meet people in person, but as you interact with them, right? But I think there's also a meaningful chunk around understanding the long-term strategy of the carrier or reinsurer that you may be partnering with, right? You may start as an MGA actively looking for small limit, making this up, small limit auto policies. However, your long-term strategy needs to match the long-term strategy of your carrier. If you know that your intent is to grow to larger limits, make sure that you find a carrier that even now knows that a couple of years from now, you're going to be asking for increased lines and increased capacity, and is comfortable saying, hey, as we grow, we are absolutely open to that type of conversation, right? So you don't want to talk about just your next 6 months. You do want to talk about your next 6 years as much as you can to understand if you're going to grow with them or not.